So today is a super manic day. We have bought tons and tons of stock, literally today. So we're going to talk you through some of the bikes that have come in. I want to give a bit of information on each bike. Thank you for watching another one of our videos. If you're new, remember to subscribe, and if you're not, drop a like. I said to him, do you know about AI? He's never heard of it. But he lives in a tree house because he's a caveman. Anyway.
You're coming fast.
Oh, why are you coming fast?
It's that. Ooh. And your arse is meant to be right out.
So the first two bikes that have rolled into the showroom are Gas. Now, me and Stephen are sitting on these bikes. These are both 2022s, and we're going to tell you a bit about the bikes. So I am on a 252 stroke, which is called an MC250, and Stephen is on an MC450 or an MCF 450. Really good bits of kit. As they're 2022, these bikes are going to be around $3.5 grand, which is really good value for money, wouldn't you say, Stephen?
Yeah.
So if someone come in here and said, I want your fastest bike, which we get quite a lot, don't we?
Yes.
We have to ask them, what experience have you had? That is the main thing, because people just want the quickest thing ever, and these things are rapido, would you say so? And me and Stephen, we try and steer them to a 250F, a 125 two-stroke, if they've not had much experience at all.
Do I sell both of them? Obviously keep the forks out of my bike.
Yeah, and take that.
Sell them both, and have something like this, for example.
We can have a deal there, can't we?
Yeah, but I'll just end up losing loads of money.
so guys, no. There we have it. We are bike traders. People say, I don't want to lose money in motocross. Our personal bikes, we always lose money. This is the industry. This is the sport we all love. We lose money on our bikes. But I think Stephen's going to buy that bike off the business. So he's the one that owns a Stark and a Husky 450. Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation we're going to have off camera. But anyway, carrying on with what we were saying, we try and steer people, if you've got limited sort of experience, we try and steer people away from these two particular bikes. That's why I've got them out together. Wouldn't you say? Yeah. Because we have done it. We've been in this industry a very long time, and we have sold these bikes to people. We said, look, if you want the bikes, not a problem, we will sell you the bikes. But we are here to advise you of what we think you should be riding. Because we know 125s and 250Fs are quick bikes. If you can hold them flat out, you can beat these quite easily. But yeah, so it takes quite an experienced / advanced brave rider to ride these sort of bikes. But if we will sell these bikes to someone that hasn't got much experience, and 9 times out of 10, they are going to ring us up in a week's time. Will Stephen, too quick? Is that right? Yeah. How many times has that happened?
Too many times to count, really.
And we
they come in with their friends. Their friends have ridden for a long time, buy a 450. They buy a 450, and they ring you up. My friends have been laughing at me. Yep. That was the last one I had. My friends were laughing at me because I was too scared of it.
I don't think people realise how quick these things are.
No.
Not only are they rapido, you can't have as much fun. You can't rev them round. You get instant arm pump. So yeah, this is why we wanted to show you these bikes together. And we steer so many people away from these. These are slower sellers because it's a smaller market for these products. I love them both, don't you? Yeah. With a 450, we're bigger lads. We're quite lazy riders, so we like to use the grunt to get us out corners. We've ridden for a long time, but yeah, that's why we like a 450. Gas, I love the red, don't you? Yeah. Red's one of my favourite colours. I love a gas. I'm in the market actually to buy myself a race bike for this season, so I am keeping a close eye on what's coming in and what's available on the market. But yeah, so something like this, a 252 stroke, they're lighter than the 450, very similar bike and handling, but you've got no engine braking compared to the 450, wouldn't you say? Yeah. And I like engine braking, don't you? Yeah. But we get some people come in here and say, I don't care about 4 strokes, I only love 2 strokes. Love the smell, love the sound, like the way they ride. They've grown up on 2 strokes, so that's fair enough. So we understand there is a really good market, the 2-stroke market is really good. So yeah, anything else we can add to that? That comes with electric start, which is has pros and cons, because obviously batteries go flat. For me, that's the bike, wouldn't you say? Yeah. That's my favourite bike.
Personal preference, one of these. Yeah. But I mean, if I could actually ride a 252 stroke, how it should be ridden, then I would. Yeah. Maybe we should do a video of comparing them both on the track. Yeah. Guys, if you want to see me and him
private hiring a track, me, him and the film crew, we actually did it the other day, and we could compare something like this and that, then maybe 125, 250, 4-stroke. If you guys want to see that, drop a comment below and we will get that done. We are here to show you what you want to see. So yeah, that's probably about it. Let's jump off them, let's get them fired up to show you. But yeah, as I said, just a quick recap. Very, very fast bikes. I wouldn't advise them to everyone. We're more than happy to sell them to anyone. But yeah, and on that note as well, guys, if you need any information on anything, we will give you our honest opinion. So if you need any advice, whatever it may be, you can give us a call. Whether it be kit, what tracks are good, anything at all, advice with bikes, you can give us a shout anytime. We are a community, as I said, we're not salesmen, we're bikers, and we have a really nice motocross community around us. Let's get them fired up. So guys, they're fired up, let's rev up the 252 stroke. It's very snappy, 454 stroke. What one do you prefer? Let's kill them. What bike do you prefer? Drop a comment below. 252 stroke or 454 stroke?
Guys, we've got the 2022 Gas MC85 now on the podium. These bikes are ridden from age group sort of 12 to 14 years old, depending on height, ability and skill, yeah. These bikes are KTM Husqvarna, exactly the same thing, pretty much, just red. Have their own different features, known as the cheaper version, but I think they're just as good.
Right, also to add, Stephen, we might as well say about adults riding these bikes.
Yes.
So we're going to add it to the camera. We've sold these bikes to a fully grown adult, sort of our size, that want a bike like this just to mess around on. The problem is your weight, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's probably harder to ride this than say a 125, would you say?
Definitely.
Because of...
the wheel space is too
exactly,
short.
Exactly. So if I rode this, I can ride it easily, obviously, but where my weight pulls it back, the front is just going to be so light and just lifting. It's really hard to ride a bike like this. So if you want a bike just to mess around in, if you've got a large garden or whatever, we recommend still getting a bike suitable for your height and your weight, like Stephen said. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, so these things are obviously very fast. They're race bikes. So if you get like a 12, 14-year-old lad on this, he's going to go really well because this bike is built for someone of that stature. But adults on these, we see it over and over again. It's not right. So yeah, we definitely recommend.
They generally end up hurting themselves more on a smaller bike than they do a bigger bike.
It is. I think this would be hard to ride if it was me and you.
For sure.
If we were at a track, we could obviously handle the power, but it'd be hard work, would you say?
It wouldn't turn, it wouldn't handle.
Imagine coming out of a corner, the front's going to be light. It's going to be really hard to ride.
Your bum's going to be there.
Yeah.
Not here.
Yeah, so that's another thing to add, guys. Just wanted to add that in the video. So yeah, like Stephen said, this is now for sale, 2022 Big Wheel MC85. Really clean bit of kit. It's got some nice bits around it. This is like 2,795 quid, probably one of the cheapest 2285 gases out there. Really good bit of kit. This should be live in the next couple of days, so it probably will still be available. But yeah, you can check out our stock on our website. Anything else we can add?
No.
Okay, cool. So we've done the 450, 252 strike and 85 gas. Time to move to a different brand. KTM, Suzuki, maybe Honda. Let's get another bike out. Guys, there's a tip. Squeeze your knees. That is a good way of curing arm pump. If your arms are absolutely shot to bits, relax, squeeze the bike with your knees and you should be able to hold on with no arms. Let the bike move freely, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, hold on with no arms.
Well, you should be able to.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Group
yeah.
What are you thinking? Show them how you do it. Here we go.
It's that, isn't it? Well, it's that. Ooh. And your arse is meant to be right out.
How is it? Pop your arse back. So guys, we have two Kawasaki's in now, 450 and a 250. Same shape. This is a 2021. This is a 450. This starts at 2019, this shape. And as you all probably know, I've gone on about it a lot. This is my all-time favorite bike. This thing is a serious bit of kit. I have raced these. I love the way they handle and the power delivery from me just works. This for me is just the perfect bike. I've just got on well with this, haven't I? Yeah. You've raced this, or these, not this specific one. So yeah, I'm on the 450 and Stephen is on the 250 and we're just going to talk and give a bit of information on these bikes. So tell us about that bike, Stephen.
So this bike is 15 minutes old. It's a 2023 model, purchased brand new and ridden for 15 minutes.
So it's, yeah, basically a brand new bike.
Yeah.
So that's 4,995, pretty much brand spanking new. Barely, you can see the conditions, barely running. So yeah, these are really popular bikes, aren't they?
Yes.
Horsepower, these are 39, 40 horsepower?
Something along them lines, yeah.
Okay, and how would you compare that bike to, say, a Honda CRF 250? You've ridden both?
I've ridden both, not for a long time, but they both have a sort of similar riding style, like the way that they handle and things like that. They're very, very known for their handling, the Japanese bikes in specific. With the shower forks and rear shock, but yeah, both wicked.
Would you
bikes.
say that feels slower than a Honda or not? Or very similar?
I would say the Honda is just, especially a 450. I've never ridden a 250.
I was about to say that.
The 450, the Honda have got so much more bottom end grunt.
So the
they're
450,
a lot more aggressive in my
this
opinion.
era 450, I think is incredibly aggressive and quick. Would you agree?
Yeah.
I think too quick for me to ride properly anyway. I remember I went on a 21 Series 450. The thing was wheel spinning, it was wheeling, they're so light, it just felt too much. I felt this is a more of a tame version.
Yeah.
Do you feel the same?
Yeah.
And they're probably similar horsepower. I don't know if it's in my mind or not, I'm not sure. But I 100% back that.
A lot of them have different ways of their power
delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, for instance, the KTMs and stuff, the more you rev them,
they're revvers.
The faster they go.
Yeah.
Sounds stupid, but
No,
the
that's
Honda
true.
does tend to run out of steam. Is what I've heard people say. They run out of steam quicker than the Austrian bikes.
Yeah.
But I would never be able to ride one at its full potential.
What, a CRF?
For a 450 in general.
No, true.
Probably even one of these I could never ride at its full potential.
Yeah, we are 450 riders, but I said it before, we're quite lazy riders. So we're heavy, we like the grunt to get out of a corner. If you get into a bit of schlop, you can just do this and it will get you through it. So yeah, what else can we add? 250, 450. These as well, by the way, this is a good bit of information. Them engines are loud from new, agreed?
Yes,
These,
very loud clutch.
I mean, KTM's Husqvarna's, they're a bit of a rattly engine as well, but this engine is the loudest of them all.
This has the knock.
That has the knock.
Not a rattle, it has a knock.
Yeah. So it sounds like piston slap or something.
Yeah, it sounds like
there's an issue.
It sounds like it's about to explode.
So we get it a lot. People say, oh, is that a bit loud? And they are. We've got, how many? 4 or 5 of these exact bikes in stock, and every single one sounds the same. They're just known for it.
Even this from 15 minutes to other ones that are sort of 70, 80 hours old.
Yeah.
They all sound the same.
We will start that and we can get that on camera, can't we?
Yeah.
But these are not like that.
No,
they're not as knocky.
They do have a little tick, I find.
Yeah,
the
but they are
Kawasaki's.
insane compared.
But yeah, these
So if
have
you're
a
reviewing a
very
bike
loud
and it sounds a little bit knocky like that, it should be right.
Yeah.
Don't hold me to that 100%, but they are a bit of a louder engine is what I'm saying. Little disclaimer. So yeah, both really good bikes. I'm a Kawasaki lover myself. I mean, I've raced KTM, Husqvarna. I mean, I've always loved KTM and Husqvarna, but for me, it just sits top of my list. And like I said, I am looking for a race bike, and this is a high potential, but we will see. Anything else to add?
Yes, I can tell this bike hasn't done a lot of work.
Go on.
The seat
Solid.
is so hard.
Yeah.
My bum is hurting.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, let's fire them up. We'll start this like that one in a minute. Quite a calm sort of purr to that engine.
Yeah.
Really nice little rumble. It's got a stock pipe on it, obviously. The one I raced had a HGS, which has got more of a bit of a bark.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to fire up the 250 now, and we'll see if you can pick up on the mic the knocky sort of engine. So yeah, there we are, guys. That's the 450 and the 250. That is basically a brand new bike for 4,995. This bike is 3,295. I think that is unbelievable value for money. Well, mind you, I think both of them are considering that's like new. But yeah, there is the 2 Kawasaki's in today. That's sounds beautiful. They sound unreal. What a nice bit of kit. So we have another big wheel SX85. This is a 2022. I'll keep this one short but sweet because we already have one of these in stock, but I wanted to show the camera. Really nice bit of kit. This is 2905. You've got some orange clamps, snapback levers. It's gonna come fully serviced, ready to race if you guys are interested. Holly your boys. So we are just uploading these bikes on every platform and it takes forever. I'm also going through our messages and how typical is this? I won't show exactly who it is, but that bike we've been offered, that is a KXF 250 2023. We've got how many of them? 4 250s in it at the moment, and we've been offered another one. That is absolutely typical. So I'm gonna decline that. But yeah, we get offered so many bikes every single day on all platforms. That's the thing about having a growing following on all platforms. You get a lot of messages on every platform, email, then all the social medias, even eBay, Gumtree, blah, blah, blah. It takes forever. So not only are we filming, we're prepping bikes. We've got someone coming down in a minute to look at a kid's bike. It's non-stop, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing for the next sort of 15 minutes, just replying back to everyone. Then it's time to photograph more bikes. We've also just priced up a few delivery prices. Where did I just tell you to go? How many miles was that a minute ago? 560 round trip. 560 miles, we just quoted, so Stephen might be driving that. And tomorrow we have a meeting I've got to go to not even up the country, is it? How many miles is it? 100 miles? 111 miles, and I've said, oh, bloody hell, that is far. And to Stephen, that is absolutely nothing because he does loads and loads of miles, whereas I don't. So what would that take us, a couple of hours? Yeah. So yeah, I'm sort of dreading that because I can't be bothered. But yeah, that's just hilarious how I look at a couple of hour drive, like that is effort, where for Stephen, he's just literally popping there and back. So yeah, time to crack on. And yeah, we've done the quotes and we're just gonna carry on replying back to everyone on social media. That sounds unbelievable. I don't know how well it come across on the mic, but that sounds fantastic. Obviously, it's got twin pipe in it, Stephen.
Yep, twin Yoshis.
Twin Yoshis. Yoshis are always good for the Hondas, aren't they? They're recommended.
Yeah.
And Akrapovic?
Yeah, yeah.
We have a Honda CRF 450. It's a 2014, obviously a twin pipe. Stephen, talk us through what it's got on it.
It has some nice red clamps, carbon tank cover, obviously the Yoshi pipes, some snapback levers.
Red and black talon wheels.
These are actually X-Trig clamps.
X-Trig clamps. So a really good spec bike. This is obviously a fuel injected bike, and I think these are unbelievable value for money because this is going to be around 2.5 grand. Nowadays, what can you get for 2.5 grand? You've got fuel injected, you've got big engine, you've got warranty from a dealer. We take credit card and we can deliver all over the country. So guys, if you are interested, this is going to be on our website. So yeah, when did the twin pipe start on? Is it 13?
Yeah.
So yeah, you get a twin pipe, which is a bonus for these sort of things. People love twin pipe, don't they?
Yeah.
So that's it, guys. These are amazing for winter training, I'd say, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Cheaper, fuel injected, 450s. I think that is the perfect winter training bike.
Definitely.
I'd get out on this. These are quick as well, aren't they? Have you raced one?
Yes.
You had one a long time ago, didn't you?
I had a 13, yeah, and my dad had a 16.
Yeah, good bikes. Okay, so yeah, that's that one. Time to get this serviced, washed, photographed and posted everywhere, which takes forever. But yeah, that's it, the CRF 450 2014. Also, stay tuned. We are going to do a Q&A. We've been asked loads of questions on our social media, which we're going to answer some very soon. Stay tuned. Let's start this up. Freezing cold. It's not been started at all. So that started up with no choke and that was freezing cold. So here we are, guys, 2011 SXF 250 KTM, obviously. I think these, again, we keep saying it, and I think most of our bikes are great value for money, but this is insane value for money. For around 2.5 grand, again, you've got a fuel injected bike with an electric start from a dealer with warranty. I think a really good condition bike as well. This has got new plastics and graphics. It's got Renthal twin wheel bars. It's got a sump guard on it. It's got a nice frame guard. It's got brand new chain and sprockets. I think these are good. I think these are unreal. So this is the first of the fuel injection range. So this is where it started, the fuel injection with KTM 2011. 2010 was obviously carburettor, not as reliable as the fuel injected stuff. So yeah, a bike like this in this condition for just over around 2.5 grand, I don't think it's going to hang around long. Hydraulic clutch, that's about all I can tell you about it. But yeah, really, really good bits of kit. Still very able to be raced. You know, this does a lot of stuff. You can practice on it. It's not a lot of money, so you can. It's a good beginner's bike. But yeah, this is available. You can view all of our information on our website. But this is one of many bikes that has come in today. Every bike you're seeing is what's coming just today only. So yeah, we've got some phenomenal stock. Yep, I think that's about all I can tell you about it. But yeah, there it is. SXF 250 2011, fuel injected. You want it? Give us a shout. So next up, guys, Team Suzuki. Stephen, tell them what bike it is.
Suzuki RMZ 250 2018.
Okay, wicked. And it's a good spec. What has this bike got?
It's got some
Yoshi pipe.
Yeah, a Yoshi exhaust pipe, some Pro Taper bars, frame guards, gripper seat cover, and some cool plastics and graphics.
We were just laughing off camera because in some of the adverts I put Yoshimura sports exhaust, and he thinks it's funny that I call it a sports exhaust, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because he obviously knows.
Yeah, but Yoshimura exhaust, someone will know the exhaust is Yoshimura.
Well, he finds it funny because he knows bikes. Some people, we sell to people that haven't got a clue about bikes, and we try and word it so everyone understands. But it was a funny conversation we just had. That's why I've been standing there laughing.
Do a poll for that.
We need to do a poll.
Yeah. Is it a Yoshimura sports exhaust or a Yoshimura exhaust?
I'm surprised you know what a poll is. This man doesn't know what AI is. I said, we use AI a lot in our business and stuff. I said to him, do you know about AI? He's never heard of it. But he lives in a treehouse because he's a caveman. Anyway, we won't go into that. So this is 2018, obviously fuel injected. This is £2,795, 2795, under 3 grand for a 2018 bike. These are online around 3 grand. Remember, you are buying from a dealer with warranty and we deliver, and you've got constant advice over the phone. Anything else we can add?
No. Kickstart Kenny.
Kickstart Kenny, yeah, if it's good enough for Kenny, it's good enough for you guys. It's got the nice cover on it, a Cerberus frame guard, really nice bit of kit. Again, if you guys are interested, give us a shout. We've got a couple more bikes to show you, then we're gonna roll with the Q&A. So guys, up next on the podium is the SX50 KTM. This is a 2015, fully automatic 2-stroke. These are really good bikes for the kids to get into the sport we all love. These are really reliable bikes too. This one is in stock and this is at a great price of $1,495. I think, again, that's really good value for money. It's in fantastic condition. As I said, it's fully automatic and it's a really good, durable bike for the little ones just to get out there on the track. We take bikes like this in part exchange if you want something newer in the future or you want to upgrade to a 65. But yeah, stuff like this doesn't hang around long. It's got a nice low seat on it. It's a gripper seat cover. But yeah, as I said, $149, absolute bargain. What a wicked bit of kit to buy for your little ones. One of the videos we spoke about before, last time we spoke on camera, it was at 900,000 views. We are now on
2,375,863.
That'll be 2.4 million soon. That is crazy. That is how important social media is to businesses. We just had a trader in here this morning that said, why are you doing all this? Look, our account, one of our social media pages, 807,000 views in the last 30 days. Nearly 1 million views. How crazy is that? That's social media for you.
Wow.
Anyway, guys, we are here and we are going to do a quick Q&A to finish off the day. What time did you start this morning? What time did you get up?
My alarm went off at 5:45.
And the time is now?
6:20.
20 past 6 and we're still here. You tired?
Yeah.
Right, I'm pooped as well, to be honest.
So you didn't get it till 10.
Yeah, 10. Right, so let's start off. What was the first question? Question number 1. What video plans do we have for this year? And guys, we have a huge list of tons of ideas. So we have so much content planned for you guys. A lot of it takes a lot of time and quite a bit of money as well. We have done certain videos but couldn't quite complete them for whatever reason. The last time was the weather held us back and stuff like that. But we've got so much content coming for you guys. It's going to be good fun. We enjoy doing videos. It's a good laugh. And we do it to sort of show you guys our faces. We're real people. And yeah, overall, the answer is a lot of stuff. We're going to get to the track. You know, that's one of the things we're going to do, as well as a lot of other ideas, but I'm not going to spill too much. We like to surprise you guys, but trust me when I say we are working in the background. Also, we haven't even spoke about this bike. This is the last one coming up for sale. This bike is tell them what it is, Stephen.
2022 Gas MC 250 two-stroke.
Yeah, so it's a two-stroke. And this comes in, we can't get this online because it needs a rear tyre, it needs a fork seals doing. What else does it need? Oh, the airbox cover.
Yeah.
Little crack in the airbox cover. I mean, a lot of businesses would just put it up for sale and then do the bits, but we want to get it retail ready. So yeah, that's a really cool bike though. It's a 2022, like Stephen said, 252 stroke. This is going to be $3,500, around $3,500 anyway. Really good bit of kit, maybe a touch over, but yeah, tons of compression. Bloody hell. Imagine if I couldn't do that. Left hand. Anyway, so yeah, that is question number 1 done. Tons of content coming for you guys across all social media platforms, not just YouTube. Stephen,
yes.
2-stroke or 4-stroke, and why? You just got to pick one. Don't look into it. Just say 2-stroke or 4-stroke and why you're going to pick that.
4-stroke.
Okay, why?
Because it's easier to ride.
Okay, easier ride.
And yeah, I just like I like the power of one, really.
Okay, so the power delivery of a 4-stroke. Yeah. Okay, and I agree with Stephen. I'm quite a lazy rider. I like the bottom end sort of grunt, and for me, engine braking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really look into the engine braking side of it that much. Obviously, I know it helps, but
don't look into it.
Well, no, but I haven't ridden the 2-stroke for so long.
Yeah, true. Okay, you take it for granted.
I don't feel the benefit.
Look, if you went into a corner flying into that, you're gonna feel it.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
I jumped on I was riding a 450 Kawasaki, and I jumped on our mate's YZ252 stroke at Milton Hall. I come around the corner and he went straight on. Anyway, so yeah, I love the engine braking. Also, I love electric starts. There's a customer messaging both our phones.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going 4-stroke, Stephen's going 4-stroke. Third question, what is the favourite part about being in the industry? Do you want to go fast or shall I?
Fast?
Oh, yeah.
You're coming fast.
Oh, why are you coming fast? Do you want me to go first or do you want to go first?
You can go first.
Okay, I'm going to go. I absolutely love this industry. My passion all of my life has been off-road bikes. As a petrol head, I obviously love cars. I love everything to do with that. But I mean, this industry alone, the off-road motocross sector for me is just, I don't know what it is. I just absolutely love being around the bikes. And if I can be around them every day, that's me happy. That's number 1. And number 2 is I'm giving people, I mean, I'm not giving anything. I mean, I'm experiencing people buying these great fun machines that you don't need these in your life. You're buying them because you want to have fun. And it does give us a lot of joy. Obviously this industry, these do go wrong. There is problems with these things. They're race bikes. They're not the most reliable things in the world, but generally speaking, they're good. But yeah, for me, it's experiencing that sort of excitement and being able to live that experience with our clients every single day. So yeah, to recap, I just love these off-road bikes and I love experiencing that side of it. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, I would agree with, I have done motocross all my life. My family have done it. My dad, uncles, cousins, everything. So it's been in the blood really. And I love the fact of just waking up every morning knowing that I'm going to be around something that I love.
Yeah, it is cool. Doesn't feel like a job, does it?
Not really, not really.
Obviously, it's hard work when we're washing
like
bikes.
12 hours for a day,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is. And another thing I like as well is like handing over a bike with a kid. For example, it being a surprised present.
Yeah, it's beautiful. We've been involved in a few of them.
Yeah,
the little ones.
I've done one recently, and the kid literally come out of the house crying.
Beautiful.
To his dad,
yeah.
and then his dad starts crying because his son's crying because he never had any money. I started crying.
Yeah, he rings me, I start crying.
We all started crying.
No, it is nice
having
though.
A big group hug.
It genuinely is nice. I absolutely love it when these little ones get so excited because I was that kid like Stephen. My uncles were racing, my dad was racing, granddad was into bikes, you know. It's all we've ever known. And I remember getting my first bike, how excited I was. I still feel it now. And now I sort of take it all for granted. So it's so nice to see the little ones get into sport we all love. very special part about this industry. For me, that makes it. Like,
Yeah.
it makes it just so amazing. Like Stephen said, every day we get to bugger about with these things and talk about these things every single day.
And also dealing with nice people.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot. Obviously, you get.
You get occasionally you get an idiot,
yeah.
or if someone's stressed.
Yeah.
People have bad days and they occasionally take it out on us, but that's a very small percentage of people.
Yeah.
Genuinely, everyone's amazing. The
Yeah.
industry, there's some wicked people in there, and we've met some amazing clients already. And I think that's who keeps us going, really. If everyone was an arse, we wouldn't bother.
No.
But it's the fact that there's some lovely people out there. There really is, and yeah, we don't take them for granted. You get some really nice people coming to see us.
And a nice thing as well is on that subject of when we go places, people now recognise us.
Yeah, true.
Like I go miles up and down the country.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And people are tooting, waving at me on the motorway, and I haven't got a clue who they are.
Yeah. He pulled over for a wee once on the side of the road, and someone messaged saying, "Is your driver okay?" He's
I was
pulled
only
over.
in Newcastle.
In Newcastle.
5 hours away.
It's
I
pretty
think it was.
surreal. It is pretty surreal.
I had a phone call the other day.
Yeah.
Someone, I thought I'd cut someone up or done something wrong when I was driving. Answered, and a guy rung, said he'd keep doing what you're doing, and you've got another follower.
That's amazing.
So,
it is wicked. It's great fun. So all stuff like this is just adds to it. It's wicked fun. We love this industry. Like I said, we don't take that for granted. We love them. And even now, me and him, we've seen hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bikes. But if you get a good bike come in with nice clamps, a pipe, wheels or whatever, we're both like, that's a serious bit of kit. We still feel that emotion.
Yeah.
So we understand when a client comes in, we know how they're going to feel. But yeah, that's the overall. We do love the industry. Also, we've met some really good friends. I just want to add, we do loads of business with other dealers across the UK. We've met some amazing dealers as well. We're not in competition with anyone. A lot of us work together and we earn money together. So yeah, we've met some really good friends, and yeah, we have a good laugh with other sort of competitors in the market. I don't call them competitors. I'd just say we're in the same industry.
Yeah, but even going away for weekends like I do.
Yeah.
You have the barbecue, you talk a load of crap,
Yeah.
you have a laugh, a joke, and that also is nice, doing bikes still, but getting away from the work side.
Yeah.
But you still are working, because you get people there. Oh, hi mate, you're right.
Yeah.
How much would you give me for my bike?
Yeah. So we joke and say we work 8 days a week, because it's every single day of our life. It was Sunday, last Sunday. And it was 11 at night. An old friend, how you doing, mate? Good, mate, how are you? 11 at night. I want to sell my EXC KTM, how much will you give me? And I'm like, you cannot get a break, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't feel like work. I mean, occasionally we won't answer. We're at dinner. He answers the phone when we go for dinner, and I'm like, turn the phone off for a minute. But I love
Christmas Day, I got a
Christmas
deposit.
Day, he's like, we've got a deposit, it's just carnage. I said, please turn the phone off. Anyway, so we love it. Anyway, next question. Last but not least, we'll do one more question. Biggest mistake new riders make? Shall I go? Off the top of my head, I'm just thinking bike neglect, which we see a lot with new riders. Make sure you keep on top of how tight your chain is, your tyres. Tyre pressures is a big one. That's very important. And then keeping your air filter clean and servicing, really, wouldn't you say? The neglect is quite a big thing with newer riders. And we try and imprint it to everyone that gets into this industry, the sport. Try and learn as much as you can about the bike you've bought. Knowledge is everything, would you say?
Yeah.
Have I missed anything? I can't think.
I would say is what was the thing? What they
Biggest mistake.
Biggest mistake is
new riders make.
People will spend hundreds of pounds on bling for their bike, but they're riding around in a pair of £50 motocross boots that you probably, your high top Nikes are most probably going to be more supportive and have more what's the word I'm looking for? Protection.
It's true. People cutting corners on the wrong thing.
They do.
Yeah.
Your head and your feet and legs, whatever, are the main thing that you need to keep safe, in my opinion, when you're riding a motocross bike.
It was funny. I saw
an expensive crash helmet and an expensive pair of boots. Kits, they rip. Doesn't matter how expensive a kit is. You fall off it, you're going to rip it.
Yeah.
Knee pads, elbow pads is a bit of a weird one. Neck brace, it's all personal preference. But yeah, people have this beautiful bike, blinged right up, looks brand new, but they're going out in like a £50 crash helmet that they've had for 10 years that they bought from the market, and It's a big, big no-no.
I do agree with you. There was a, I can't remember where I saw this video or picture. It was like a coal miner, filthy, and it said something like your air filter, what your air filter looks like while you're changing new grips or something.
Yeah.
Do you know, that's what we're saying. It's just, but you should be doing the air filter, you know.
Yeah.
I completely agree with that. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Neglect, really.
Yeah.
And like I said, we try and get everyone that gets into the sport, we try and say to them, we really try and push it on, learn as much as you can. Do not neglect your bike. You know, if you look after your bike and it will look after you, like Trigger's broom, whatever that saying is.
Yeah.
Right, guys, boots. These are the boots I wear myself, and I would recommend these to anyone. These are Alpine Star Tech 7s. You can obviously get Tech 10s, which are how much? 500 quid?
500, 600, yeah.
500-600 quid. But they're a better boot. I mean, I've raced for quite a long time and I try and ride quite a bit. But these for me just work. How much are these new? 400 quid?
Something like that.
These are around 400 quid, but I got these on sale for £269. I think it was Dirt Bike Express. I think that's unbelievable value for money. Spanking new boots for that money. These are still solid, durable boots. They're going to keep your ankle safe. So like Stephen said, we don't want to cut corners with stuff like this. Do you like these boots?
I do, yeah. I wear Tech 10s.
You wear Tech 10s?
Yeah.
Ooh, posh Stephen.
Yeah.
But these, for me, are super comfortable as well. I cannot recommend them enough. If you've got a big wallet like Stephen, you can go for the 500 quid Tech 10s. But something like that, Tech 7s, a bit of me. Highly recommend them. Stephen's got his helmet here. So what helmet is this, Stephen?
This is a Leat 9.5 carbon crash helmet. Now, to buy this brand spanking new, I think not much change out of £500. Nice and light. It's got the MIP system, which helps with impact and things like that. Very, very popular. But yeah, nice carbon fibre helmet.
Looks good.
And again, I only got this because it was cheap.
Okay, so what did you pay for that? You got a deal on it. It was what, a couple $100 off maybe?
Something like that, yeah.
So yeah, you can find deals out there. I mean, I've got Troy Lee Designs helmets. I get them, they're like 150, 200 quid. That's still good stuff. But something like this, like Stephen said, don't cut corners. You only get one head. So yeah, never cut corners with stuff like this. But that's a couple of things we want to recommend. And guys, if you need advice with what sort of kit to wear, you don't know whether to buy this, that, just give us a call. We're on the end of the phone. If you ring us and ask us a question, whether you're an existing customer or not, we will help you. So yeah, we're on the end of the phone. But yeah, that's the kit. Okay, anything else we need to cover?
I think that's done, isn't it?
Wicked. Well, look, that has been a busy day. It is now 6:30 past that. I'm going out for steak tonight. I'm absolutely knackered, but that was a good fun day, wasn't it? This was literally, everything you've seen here is one day. Tomorrow, we've got a busy day. Saturday, we've got a busy day, but it's great fun. Like I said, if you are new, remember to subscribe. It really helps us, and hit the like button. If you can drop a comment, we are open to feedback. We will see you on the next video. Ta-ta for now.